The story of Iran F-5 is not just about a fighter jet. It's about adaptation, engineering persistence, and how a decades-old aircraft continues to remain relevant in modern air power. Originally designed in the late 1950s by Northrop Corporation, the Northrop F-5 Freedom Fighter was built with a clear philosophy: simplicity, affordability, and ease of maintenance. It was never meant to compete with heavy frontline fighters. Instead, it was designed to be lightweight, agile, and accessible to allied nations. Iran became one of the largest operators of the F-5 during the reign of Mohammad Reza Pahlavi. Hundreds of these aircraft were delivered, forming a backbone of the Iranian Air Force. But after the Iranian Revolution, Iran lost access to Western support, spare parts, and upgrades. What followed was one of the most unique examples of military self-reliance in modern aviation history. Instead of retiring the F-5, Iran rebuilt it internally, incrementally, and ingeniously. At its core, the F-5 is a compact, twin-engine supersonic fighter. It measures roughly 14.5 meters in length, with a wingspan of just over 8 meters. Its relatively small size reduces radar cross-section and enhances maneuverability. The aircraft empty weight is around 4,300 kilograms, with a maximum takeoff weight approaching 11,000 kilograms. Powering the aircraft are two General Electric J85 turbojet engines. Each engine produces approximately 5,000 pounds of thrust with afterburner. These engines are compact and relatively simple, which made them ideal for a lightweight fighter design. Despite their size, they allow the F-5 to reach speeds of up to Mach 1.6. The twin-engine configuration also provides redundancy. If one engine fails, the aircraft can still maintain flight. This is particularly important for reliability in combat and during long-range operations. Aerodynamically, the F-5 uses a conventional layout with swept wings and a relatively thin airfoil. This design minimizes drag at high speeds while maintaining good handling characteristics. The aircraft is known for its agility, especially in close-range dogfights. Its relatively low wing loading allows for tight turns and responsive control, giving skilled pilots an advantage in maneuvering combat. However, the simplicity of the original design also came with limitations, particularly in avionics and radar systems. Early F-5 variants had very basic radar, limited beyond visual range capability, and minimal electronic warfare systems. This made them less effective in modern air combat environments dominated by long-range missiles and advanced detection systems. Iran addressed these limitations through a series of domestic upgrades and reverse engineering efforts. One of the most notable developments is the Saeqeh. This variant introduces twin vertical stabilizers, giving it a distinct appearance and potentially improving directional stability. Internally, Iran has attempted to modernize avionics, including radar systems, cockpit displays, and navigation equipment. Another development is the Kowsar, which is presented as an indigenous fighter but is widely understood to be a heavily upgraded F-5 platform. The Kowsar incorporates digital avionics, a glass cockpit, and improved fire control systems. These upgrades aim to bring the aircraft closer to modern operational standards while maintaining the proven airframe. From a weapons perspective, the F-5 is equipped with two 20mm cannons mounted in the nose, providing reliable close-range firepower. It also features multiple hardpoints under the wings and fuselage, allowing it to carry a variety of weapons. These include air-to-air missiles for dogfighting, unguided bombs, and rockets for ground attack, limited precision-guided munitions in upgraded variants. However, compared to modern fighters, its payload capacity is relatively modest. This reinforces its role as a lightweight, multi-role platform rather than a heavy strike aircraft. One of the key strengths of the F-5 platform is its maintainability. The aircraft was originally designed to operate from relatively basic airfields with minimal ground support. Its systems are accessible, its engines are easier to service compared to larger fighters, and its overall design reduces maintenance complexity. For Iran, operating under sanctions, this simplicity became a major advantage. Iran has reportedly developed domestic capabilities to overhaul engines, manufacture spare parts, and even produce components locally. This has allowed the F-5 fleet to remain operational decades after its original supply chain was cut off. In terms of combat role, the Iranian F-5 serves primarily as a light fighter and ground attack aircraft. It is used for airspace patrol, pilot training, close air support, and limited interception roles. While it cannot compete directly with advanced 4th or 5th generation fighters in terms of radar, stealth, or long-range engagement, it still holds value in specific scenarios, particularly where agility, low operating cost, and availability matter more than cutting-edge technology. There are, of course, limitations. The aircraft's radar cross-section is smaller than larger fighters, but not stealthy. Its avionics, even with upgrades, are still constrained compared to modern systems. Its range and payload are limited, and its survivability in heavily contested airspace is relatively low against advanced air defense networks. Yet, despite all this, the F-5 continues to fly, and that's what makes it remarkable. The Iranian F-5 is no longer just an imported Cold War fighter. It has become a platform for domestic innovation, a testbed for upgrades, a training aircraft, and a symbol of how engineering adaptation can extend the life of legacy systems far beyond their intended limits. In a world where air forces are investing billions into next-generation stealth fighters, the continued operation of the F-5 in Iran highlights a different approach, one focused on sustainability, improvisation, and making the most of what is available. It may not dominate the skies in a high-end conflict, but it still plays a role. And in modern warfare, relevance is not always about being the most advanced. It's about being available, adaptable, and effective within your constraints. The F-5 proves that even a lightweight fighter from the 1960s can remain part of the equation if you're willing to evolve it. Thanks for watching this video, and comment which other fascinating aircraft you know, and we'll see in the next video.